Enroll your child for the manifested e-learning platform and see their grades grow tremendously. These videos can be downloaded to a laptop for offline viewing or viewed from a smartphone in a course-friendly format.
Hello learner, welcome to today's lesson. My name is Wilson Mwangu, your English language teacher. In the previous lesson, we learned how to make notes. In today's lesson, we want to learn how to use these three words, to, for, and to in sentences. So this is the lesson objective. I begin by giving examples. Now, even before giving an example, this word said as to, a long sound, okay? To and to. You can see this word has double O, to and to. So these are long sound, to and to. So I want to give you examples of sentences that have the expression, that have the words to, for, and to. Should be the same sentence. One. Now I want us to look at those examples, and I want to encourage you to write those examples down. The expression, the words to, for, and to, when used in a sentence, show an impossibility, that the task is too much for you to carry out. Now look at these examples. The books were too heavy for Jane to carry. Too heavy for Jane to carry. That means what? Did Jane carry these books? No. She could not manage because they were too heavy, or they were very heavy. So this task, she could not undertake it. Too heavy for Jane to carry. Number 2, Mount Kenya is too high for me to climb. Too high for me to climb. That means I cannot climb Mount Kenya. Even if I try, I'll not manage because of its height. It's too high. I'll not manage. Number 3, the hole was too small for the cat to pass through. Too small for the cat to pass through. It means that there's a hole somewhere. The cat wanted to pass through, but the size of the hole was very small, so the cat could not manage to pass through. And that's why I said these words show an impossibility. Next sentence. The homework was too much for students to complete. Too. It means they were given homework, but the load was a lot. It was just too much. Yes, they tried to do it, but they could not manage. So it was somewhat impossible. Let me give you the last example. I'm going to write it here. I can use another, for example, a name like James. Now, James was too fast for Samson to overtake. Too It means James and Samson were competing in a race. All right? You get me? They were competing in a race. But who was faster? It was James. James was very fast to a point that Samson could not catch up with him, could not overtake him. So I've said, let me just repeat for the last time. When you use the expressions, the words to, for, and to in a sentence, they mean that the task ahead is somehow impossible, it's unmanageable. Okay? Unmanageable. It means you cannot do it. One cannot do it. Okay? It's too much. That's why I said it's impossible. It cannot be done. Cannot be done. Not be done. It's just a repetition of this cannot be done. Okay? As we have seen in this example. So let me give you some work, an assignment. You try to construct sentences using these expressions. I hope you are done with writing, so we can move on. And I want to encourage you, my dear learner, to always have a pen and a book so that you can make some writing, you can take down some notes. They're important for future reference. You know, human beings by nature, we forget. But once you write down, you'll always go back to it for reference, okay? So I'm going to give this work from, of course, our book, Primary English Book 6. I've said this many times before. This is our course book, Book 6, and I'll go to page 8, okay? Page 8. Let me write here. Part B. It says, now, Neighbors is a book that you used in class 5, standard 5, okay? Yes. So I've come across these words. So you're going to construct sentences. You're going to form sentences from this table, okay? From this table. And the words, as you can see, the word birthday in quotes, the scarecrow, the burning house, the conference center, the monkey, it. Second column, by the way, we call this a column. Call it a column, okay? Second column, we have is, was, to. Fourth column, sticky, difficult. This is clever, tall, hot, dangerous. 4. Then this column we have people, the hair, women and girls, women and girls, women and girls. The leopard, Nasiru, Church and Mwita. It's Nasiru, Church and Mwita. 2. We have here go near, walk to the top, escape from, see the genie, say, and lastly trick. So we're going to combine words from these various columns to form sentences. For example, I want to give you one example. The word birthday was too difficult for Nasiru to say. So this is our sentence. Let me use a different ink color. The word birthday was too difficult for Nasiru to say. Okay, that's the first one. Then you have number 2. Remember the story of the scarecrow. You can say the scarecrow was too sticky for the hare to escape from. Okay? So number 2, let me just give you the second example. The scarecrow was too sticky for the hare to escape from. Was too sticky for the hare to escape from. The scarecrow was too sticky for the hare to escape from. Now I've formed 2 sentences. I want you to form the remaining sentences. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So I want you to form the remaining 4 sentences by combining these words from the columns. Okay? Yes, I know you can do that. Now, this is the second assignment. Construct. Assignment 2. So, construct 5 sentences that use the words to, for, and to. So, that is your assignment for today. So, my dear student, today you have learned about the use of the words to, for, and to. And we said we use those words when the task is a bit unmanageable. It's impossible to accomplish or to do. And we have given examples. So up to that moment, we shall end today's lesson. Until next time, I've been your teacher, Wilson Mwangu. Be blessed, and thank you.